What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'm doing race 6 for the Drydene 400. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. This weekend, we are at Dover National Speedway for the Drydene 400 at the 1 mile concrete track. Also, we are running the 750 horsepower package, the low downforce high horsepower package. So you'll probably see some pretty good racing here this weekend at Dover National Speedway, though sometimes it is very difficult to pass her. Before we go ahead and jump into race picks, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. So taking a look at weather for this weekend as I'm currently filming this, there is a 30% chance of rain with isolated thunderstorms. And then looking through the forecast as well, it looks like it might rain later in the day, though things could basically change as the day goes on. We'll have to keep watching weather is gone. Hopefully weather does not affect the race this weekend, but there's a chance the rain could affect this weekend here at Dover International Speedway. So now anyway, let's go ahead and jump into picks. So for those of you who are new to the channel, so we've had a lot of new fans come on the channel recently, I do a suck pick, a driver that generally is not going to runs up front, who's generally going to struggle. A underdog pick, a driver doesn't always run up front, who's going to have a very strong run. And a winner's pick, the driver that I think is going to win the race, and the ones that you need to watch out for the weekend. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into picks. So who is my suck pick for this weekend here at Dover International Speedway? My suck pick is that everything go wrong for him this year, and he's been arguably the most disappointing driver so far of the 2021 season. He crashed this past weekend at Darlington, and he sits around 27th or 20th in the points right now coming into this weekend at Dover. I think his luck is going to continue to go in the wrong direction. My suck pick is going to be Aric Almirola. Even though historically the SHR cars generally run really fast here, the SHR cars have absolutely struggled so far this year. And Aric Almirola, though he has a decent average finish here, nothing has seemed to go right for him. Even at some of his better tracks, he's absolutely had a lot of things go terribly wrong for him. And I don't think his luck is going to get any better. I think that Aric Almirola is going to struggle this weekend here at Dover International Speedway. And now let's talk about the underdog pick. Who's my underdog pick for Dover International Speedway? I looked at this driver's average finish for this track, and his average finish is actually pretty positive. It's a 13.7 average finish with 1 top 5 and 4 top 10s here historically at Dover International Speedway. And at points, he has been pretty solid, including a fantastic run at the Bristol, almost winning the Bristol and contending for the win with the new organization of Trackhouse Racing. My underdog pick is going to be Daniel Suarez. Daniel Suarez has tended to show up on the 750 horsepower package tracks and has tended to show up very, very fast on those racetracks when the Chevy cars seem to be really fast. And I think that Trackhouse Racing will have a very strong run in the 750 horsepower package. I think that Daniel Suarez will have a very good shot at contending for a really good run. I think there's a really good chance of at least for sure get a top 10. I don't think he's going to win the race, to be honest with you. But I think at least he will have a shot of getting a top 10 this weekend here at Dover International Speedway. And now we're going to jump onto the winner's pick for this weekend's race here at Dover International Speedway. Who is my winner's pick? My winner's pick has been the best driver so far this year in 2021. He's got 3 wins here at the track historically, 3 wins so far in the 2020 season. The only driver to win so far this year, multiple times this year in the 2021 season. My winner's pick is going to be Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex Jr. has won 3 races so far, like I mentioned, in 2021. All of them have coming with the 750 horsepower package. And like I mentioned, we are running the 750 horsepower package this weekend. And I think that's going to come into play. Not to mention, he's won 3 times here in his career here at Dover National Speedway here at this track historically. So I expect Martin Truex Jr. to be really, really fast this weekend. And I think Martin Truex Jr. will get his 4th career win here at Dover National Speedway and become the first driver to win 4 races in 2021. He's just been so good so far this year that I think that he's going to continue his hot streak that he's had so far this year. And he will be really fast this weekend here at Dover International Speedway. So now let's go ahead and talk about the ones that you need to watch out for this weekend's race here at Dover. The first one is going to be Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson has absolutely been so good so far this year. And I looked up his average finish, and he has the best average finish of any driver here throughout his career. He has a 7.4 average finish, and he won the race here in 2019 in the fall, the last time that he raced here. But it seems like when he comes back to the track after not being there for over a year, he seems to pick up the pace and run really well. And I think that Kyle Larson is going to be really fast. The Hendrick cars are generally really faster. I think for sure he'll be a contender for the win, and I think he will be very fast this weekend here at Dover International Speedway. The second driver you need to watch out for this weekend is going to be Chase Elliott. Now, Chase Elliott really hasn't had a big breaking point this year, and he's only really ran about the 7th to 10th place range most of the year. He's had a few runs where he's been kind of closer to the front, got a second place finish tomorrow. But honestly should have won the Daytona road course. But he hasn't really had those moments. But he has been really good here at Dover historically. He won a second career race at Dover in 2018 in that year, and has been overall very, very fast here at Dover, has had speed throughout his career at this track. I think Chase Elliott is definitely going to have a lot of speed this weekend, and I think he will get at least a top 5 this weekend. Plus, the last couple of races, he has been building momentum, and it looks like he's starting to pick up his speed as we get farther in the year. The third driver we need to watch out for, it seems like his team is also starting to slowly but surely get into their own groove as well. They've been leading more laps and more tracks. They've been more in the top 5 than they have been. Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick's definitely been picking up the speed. He's definitely starting to get, as we get farther, like Chase Elliott, he's starting to pick up the speed that he's been kind of losing. He hasn't really had a big moment so far this year. He's had some times where he's led at points this year, but really hasn't had a big moment. But Kevin Harvick has won here 3 times, and I think that Kevin Harvick is going to have a lot of speed this weekend, and I think he has a shot for at least top 5 this weekend here at Dover. The final driver we need to watch out for is going to be Denny Hamilton. You cannot forget about Denny Hamilton. Denny Hamilton has been really, really fast this year so far. He's only finished 2 or 3 times outside the top 10 even this year, and he's been really, really fast throughout the 2021 season. And he finished, I think, 3rd or 4th last time we were here last weekend. So I think that Denny Hamilton will have a lot of speed, and he'll be really fast. And I think that Denny Hamilton will have a good shot of contending for this week. Again, so just a reminder, my suck pick is going to be Eric Almirola. My underdog pick is going to be Daniel Suarez. And my winner's pick for this weekend here at Dover is going to be Martin Truex Jr. So, anyway, those are my race picks for the Drydene 400 at Dover International Speedway. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications, keep me notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Links in the description below for that, and comment your thoughts on today's video. Who are your picks to win? Who do you think is going to be the underdog? And who do you think is going to struggle this weekend here at Dover International Speedway? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. And I'll see you guys next time for some more great and awesome NASCAR content. Take care, everybody.